just like write a poem one day, or do you like, does it take you a really long time to get like strong going?
I still have poems that I've been writing forever, like years for sure. Like the poem, like I have a poem I'm trying to write about, another poem about my dad, and I've been writing that thing for like a year, maybe, and it's like not even like big section lines, like just stuff I think of at the moment. It takes me, I have to be really motivated to actually sit down and write something, like deadlines, or other people threatening me. Teamwork. Teamwork.
That Latina poem I wrote took me I wrote it in a short period of time because I had to present it at a certain point, but it was probably like 30 pages of writing to create that poem. Probably because there's a lot of like fear and like blockage and like, oh fuck, like I can't talk about race and like who do I know, and I don't want to be offensive, and I don't want to like say something that I don't really know about, and blah blah blah. And so it took a lot of writing, and I would like pull like one line or like 3 words on a page, and then put it together again, and then cut through it again. So it was a lot of writing and like putting together and reshaping.
I guess my writing process got a little changed through going through the university process of creative writing, where they make you can't just write a poem and turn it in as your first draft. Like you can do that at first, and then afterwards, by the end of the semester, they expect you to have at least 10 revisions to each poem you turn in your portfolio, and so you have to force yourself to edit. So it may take you an afternoon to write the skeleton of a poem, depending on how long the length is or whatever you're trying to do with it. But then by the finished product, you just get trained into changing things to make it more clear, to do experimental things with the form of the poem, not just have like a big block of words, playing with stanza breaks, playing with line length and things like that. And that's something that you just learn more of through reading more people as well, and you start to adopt that as your own, and that makes the process a lot longer. But in the end, the poem's better for it. Like I look at my poems that are the first draft, and then I look at the final product, or as close to the final product as I can, and see like, okay, the time I put into it was worth, the work for the end result. But then you have, however much amount of time you spent on one particular piece. So I usually like to write a first draft of a poem and then go to something else and then come back to them and then rewrite. That way you have a base of work already completed before you try to just, take on a brand new poem, or else you're going to write one poem every year.